What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Adrian and I'm back with another video. Or I should say, I'm back from hiatus, a long hiatus. Anyways, check it out, man. One of the last videos that I dropped was probably about a year ago on this channel and I just fell off. So 2023 was pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting in the sense that I had a lot of loss, not in my personal life, but in my trading life, where it really led me to question, can I do this, right? And the answer is yes. The long story short, or the short story. Anyways, you get the drift. The answer is yes. In 2023, I was planning to do a lot of prop firms in terms of their challenges, pass them, get funded, blah, 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 blah. Now, at the start of the year, I started off with the Fiverr challenge. I sadly failed, and I purchased another account from them. I failed. I eventually got funded with them, but never got to the payout aspect of it. Now, prior to that, I was funded as well with another prop firm, but that's neither here nor there. What I recognized in 2023 was I kept repeating the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over again. And no matter how much I tried to not repeat those mistakes, I kept repeating it. And it got to a point where I started to question my ability, my skill set in terms of, can I trade? Am I a good trader? It really led me to question as well, will I ever be successful in life? You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, there's a lot of traders out there who at some point in the game experience this type of, you know, doubt or this type of feeling towards trading that kind of trickles into the other aspects of life. And I'm here to say, yo, that's perfectly normal. You know what I'm saying? That is perfectly normal. Matter of fact, if you're not going through that, then you ain't trading. You ain't growing as a trader. You know what I'm saying? You ain't growing at all. Right? Trading will stretch you, will push you, will leave you feeling like you got beat the up by 10 dudes, you know what I'm saying, who jumped you because you looked at them funny and then they just decided to just pounce on you. You know what I'm saying? Trading will beat you up, and that's a part of the game, and that's perfectly normal. Trading will show you who you really are as a person when it comes to making decisions, right? Are you someone who's very indecisive in the moment and you're not sure whether to go left or whether to go right? Are you someone who's very confident in the moment and you know for 100% certainty that this is the decision that I made and I'm sticking with it, whether good or bad? You know what I'm saying? So trading will expose to you every personality trait within you that you have. And that's perfectly normal. That's all a part of the game. That's what trading is. Yeah. Trading is, let me pull out a chart on TradingView and read it, understand the technicals, support, resistance, trend lines, uptrend, downtrend, blah, 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 blah. That part of trading is easy. That is the easiest part when it comes to trading. Hands down, that is the easiest part. The hardest part is the fight that you have with the person in the mirror up here. So when you look yourself in the mirror, do you say, yo, I'm good, I'm great, I'm phenomenal, I'm amazing? Or do you say, man, I don't know, I can't do this. There has to be another way, there has to be an easier way. There isn't an easier way. The easy way is to put your head down and get to work. But that easy way, it requires work. It's easy work when you think about it. Just put your head down and get to work, but it's hard because you gotta battle with yourself. You gotta battle with yourself if you're the person who wants to go out and party, if you're the person who wants to go to every single family event, every single party event, every single work event, every single event. You got to battle with that. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I'm here to tell you that trading is, once you've mastered trading is easy. Because you will get to a point where, you place a trade and it works out in your direction over, 50% of the time, 70% of the time. It will happen. It will happen. It won't happen all the time, but anywhere from 40 to 70%, depending on how you trade, what type of trader you are, it'll happen. So I got funded with E8 funding at the end of the year, at the end of 2023. I got funding. I took a 50K challenge. It was a 3-phase challenge. I believe it was the track 8. I may be misquoting the actual account name, but it's the track 8. Anyways, it's a 3-stage challenge where the first stage is 8% and then the subsequent phases, the two of them are 5%. Now, when I took that challenge, they were running a promo, and I think at the time it was like either 20 or 30% off, and I took the 50K challenge and it came down, the pricing, I forget. Anyways, what I do remember was when I actually purchased that account, I had probably close to $3 or $4 left in my bank account because I was getting paid the next day. I'm like, I'm not really sweating it. But I was willing to go broke in order to make it big. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm big just yet, but in my head, I've already told myself I'm big in a very humble way. Not to be braggadocious or to be boastful. I am good. I'm a good trader. I'm not great because I recognize where I am, but I'm good, right? And I say that again, humbly. I give all praise and thanks to God because without Him, I would not have made it this far, and also without the support of my partner. You know what I mean? But anyways, going back to E8, I took that E8 challenge. I passed phase 1. It took me 45 days to pass phase 1. And then phase 2, I did that in, I think it was 10 days. And then phase 3, I passed it in 1 day. And throughout those challenges, I had to continually talk to myself to say, yo, I'm great, I'm amazing, I'm phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Basically speak all these positive affirmations. But at the same time, I had to stick with my rules, my trading rules. The reason why it took me 45 days the first time around was I found myself breaking my rules. And once I actually passed and stage 2 and 3, I stuck with my rules, it was a lot easier. A lot easier, right? Now, I got a payout. I got the payout. I think it was $3,600 US. I'm in Canada, so obviously that will convert to whatever it was. And I had a moment of, yo, I'm doing this. I'm really doing this. You know what I mean? Because I remember when I first got into trading, my whole long-term game was to get to a point where I was so profitable that I didn't have to rely on going to a job. And I can say that I'm there now. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, this video simply is just to say that, yo, you can do this. If I can do this, because I am going into my 4th year of trading, and I'm finally at the point where I can say that I am profitable. Not because of just getting that one payout from E8 at the end of the year, but because I have payouts coming. And as well because I know my skill set, I know my capabilities, right? I know how to read me. I know that if I'm having a really rough day, to not trade. However, I am still going to show up by just looking at the charts, right? It's almost like work. When you're sick, you don't want to go to work, but you got to go. You know what I'm saying? I kind of treat it the same way where I may not want to take that trade that day, but I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up. I'm just going to show up and look at the charts. Just show up. Show up for you, show up for your family, show up for whoever you promised you'll show up for. That's it. That's it. You can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. Hey, if you stuck with me this long, man, do me a favor, just smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? Show your boy some love. Hit subscribe, only if you want to, of course. All right? And I'll see you in the next video. Speak true, speak life. Your boy's out. Yes, sir.